like, wow, this is all new and exciting information that I haven't heard 30 times. So Flint here is a Boston Dynamics Spot Model 2.0. She's just about 4 years old actually. She turned 3 back in September of last year. So she's getting up there in years for a robot dog. Typically, you know, I give her thankful for that. But she also is really happy to perform because she is made for a lot of different jobs, but one of those jobs does include education and entertainment. So she comes pre-programmed with a couple little dance moves. Of course, some of you saw her big long dance earlier, but this is one that actually comes programmed on, right? Of course, I call her a robot dog, but she doesn't really look like a dog, right? She has spots like a Dalmatian, but beyond having 4 legs, she doesn't really have a snout, right? No tail, cute face, but no mouth. And it doesn't really look like she has eyes either. But she is able to see all around her body. I can even see what she's seeing on my little screen over here. And that's because she's covered in cameras. Does anybody have a guess for how many cameras one has? It's a really big number. Yeah, what do you think?
When quantum scientists create entangled, imagine an orchestra where all the musicians play together in perfect harmony. If you take a single musician, their individual sound prevails. As they come together, singing notes merge into chords, creating a symphony. There exists a state of matter that scientists call the Bose-Einstein condensate, where particles known as bosons come together at temperatures so incredibly low that the atoms become almost still, and the boundaries between them begin to disappear. Speckles of matter then behave like a single entity, and quantum effects start to appear. As if we had been listening to a single musician all our life, and we suddenly were allowed to hear an entire to Blackfoot people hear it. This spirit is constantly in flux and can look different depending on how you interact with it. Likewise, we can only see light in a certain way depending on how we interact with it. As a wave, light flows through the cosmos in rhythmic patterns. Yet, light can also be seen as a particle, a packet of energy known as a photon. Quantum physics describes the behavior of particles at the scale of electrons, atoms, and quarks. Blackfoot knowledge has always understood that everything is interconnected. Quantum physics help humans appreciate the connections between all things, the web of ever-changing interactions that makes our universe whole, from the tiniest atoms to the largest cosmic structures. To the flowing river, the spruce tree, the Rocky Mountain, and all the animals living among them. If you wanted to look at it clearly, you would need to take a picture, a still image. But in this still image, the motion would be missing. The more accurately you measure the location of a particle in space, the more unsure you become of its momentum. This reflects the shifting spirit of reality. After all, nature is just that, uncertain.
TELUS Science Center acknowledges it is situated on the ancestral lands of the Niitsitapi Blackfoot Confederacy and the traditional lands of the Tsuut'ina First Nation, the Iyethka Nakota First Nation, and more recently the Odabenishwak Métis. SPARC recognizes and supports the depth of science within these lands, languages, stories, and people.
Long ago, there was no Earth. There was no sun. No solar system. Only a vast cloud
Big
of
Bang
gas and dust.
Big Bang.
Oh, what was that?
Şurada.
Stars
Şu no.
That's a supernova.
supernova. Gas and dust collided and collapsed into itself. A new star was born. A sun. Revolving around it, new planets formed from the gathering debris. The third planet from the sun was an inferno, impossibly hostile to life. Over billions of years, this uninhabitable ball of molten rock transformed into a paradise.
About 30 seconds left.
Liz, just make sure you're not running around, please.